What is up, guys? It is Cam from Distorted Views. I am back. Feels good to be back. Today, I thought I would show you guys how I route my ultimate heavy drums and how I route a Midi drum library through Kontakt, so I can have every individual sample on its own mixer track, so then I can apply an effects chain to each individual sound instead of everything just coming out of the master, which is good in case you want to try and edit the transient of a kick drum or a snare individually and not affect the other elements. If there's a whistle or some kind of harshness only within the overheads or only within one specific sample, or you'll be able to attenuate that, and it just helps with processing and mixing and having more control over the sounds individually. So I've just got a basic beat here just for the sake of the video, and Kontakt 8 loaded up, and then I just have ultimate heavy drums here. Super basic, and you can see it's all just coming out of the master. So what we want to do is send all those sounds to their own insert, right? So to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to click this cog, go to processing, and we're going to send the outputs through here to their own inserts. Now, to keep in mind with this particular plugin, output 1 is always going to be the reverb send, right? So we're going to put insert output 1 to insert 1, and we're going to label this reverb. So now we're just going to go output 2, output 3, output 4, all the way up to, let's just say 10. If we need to do more, we need to do more, but I think 10 should be enough. If we need to do more, we'll do more. Awesome. So that's that part done. We're going to come back to the plugin, go to the kick drum, and you'll see how everything's on the master. Snare, everything's on the master. Toms, same thing. So what we want to do is go to the closed mic, and I'm just picturing this is a real kit that's been mic'd up, and these are the sends. This is the input from that microphone, what it's picking up. So there's the closed mics. We're going to go to output 2, and then we're going to do a one shot, which I've already dragged a sample in here. But all you have to do is just grab your one shot sample, drag it, and drop it in there. And we're going to make this one output 3. And the reason why I want to do that, even though you can do pretty much everything within the plugin for the sake of the tutorial, because some people might not be using this particular plugin, you might want to treat the first kick drum, you might like the punchiness, and then the second kick drum, you might like the decay, and you might want to have separate transients for each kick drum and how you want to blend them, as well as you want to be able to check the phase, whether they're in or out of phase, and having them on 2 separate channels, pan left and right, you'll be able to check the phase of them, which I'll show you in a second. So now that we've done that, when we go to the mixer and we play this, we're going to see awesome. So that's the kick, and that's the kick one shot. So we'll call it OS. Now, if you heard that sounded bad because they're out of phase, right? Which completely happens all the time whenever you are layering sounds. Whenever you're layering sounds, you might get lucky, you might drag and drop it, and it's in phase. Awesome, you don't have to worry about it. But a lot of the times when you drag and drop a sound, it's probably going to be out of phase. Now, if you don't trust your ears and you're a little bit worried about, is it in phase? Is it not in phase? I'm not too sure. How do I know? Pan the kick to the left, pan the other kick to the right, go to your master, grab a phase correlation meter. This one's completely free. Now, if I play it, you're going to see completely out of phase, right? So the only way to fix that is to flip the polarity or flip the phase. Down here on FL Studio on the mixed bus, right down here, reverse polarity. Click that button. Now that it's blue, it's going to do a full 180 with that signal. And then now you'll see. Right now, if I put these back to mono, and I'm going to play the out of phase sound, and then I'm going to put it in phase, and you can hear the difference. All that low end just comes back. Sounds awesome. So that is really, really good. Now those 2 kick drums are in phase. On to the next section. So now here's our overhead mic. So we're going to switch this to, let's say, 4. And then the room mics can be 5. Okay, so we have 4 is the overhead, so we'll go OH for overheads. Then number 5 can be the room mic. Awesome. There you go. Now we're going to go over to the snare section, and the exact same thing. I've already loaded a snare sample in here on top of the other samples. So for the close mic, we're going to go output 6. Overheads, our overheads were output 4. Our room mic was output 5. We'll go output 7 for the snare one shot. So now we've got the close mic, snare, and then snare one shot. Snare, snare, OS. I do have a better snare one-shot sample than that, but I'm just using this for the sake of the video, so that is all good. Happy days there. So go to the toms. Now, there's multiple ways you can do toms. Some people like to put the toms on their own insert and then bake them into an audio and then manually roll them off. Or you can put them all in the same insert and then put a gate on it. Completely up to you. This is less of a mixing tutorial and more of just a routing. So for ease of tutorial, I'm just going to put them all on 8. I don't even think I have any drum fills in this tutorial, but I'll make one for you just so, you know, just so you can hear it, hey? And then you'll see here on number 8, heck yeah, cool. So that's that. On to the next. Cymbals. So we'll put the China on 9. We'll put the hi-hat and the ride both on 10. They can share an insert. That's not too, I'm not worried about that. And then insert 11, we can go the splash. So 9 is China, ride slash hi-hat, and then 11 is splash. Awesome. And there you go. So that's all of that. Now we need to go to the overheads, which is up here. So we're going to click overheads, overhead balance, and we're just going to put all of these to 4 because insert 4 is our overheads. Awesome. Same thing for the room mic. Room was 5. So we're going to put all of the room mics on 5. Perfect. And there you have it, guys. Everything is all routed. So now if I play that same thing, if I change this, China. And now you can mix every single sound by itself. And if you have any issues that are with one particular sample, you can address it. You can change the transients. You can add compression EQ to specific sounds and not affect the whole mix. And lastly, what I would do is I would just unroute all of these from the master, and then I'd put this on a drum bus. And then now I'll go back to the splash and go, whoop. Sweet. There you go, guys. If you have any questions, by all means, comment down below. I will be doing a drum mixing tutorial next, so I'll show you how I go through my drum mixes and how I get a punchy, loud, heavy metal drum sound for my mixes. Don't forget to subscribe, share the video around if you found it useful. Really appreciate it, and I'll be happy to keep showing you guys stuff that I learn and keep the videos coming. All right, have a good one. See you later.